All right, welcome back to Is the Bottom In, where we break down what's really happening with your investments. Today, we're diving deep into Fortinet, ticker FTNT. This cybersecurity giant has seen some interesting price action lately, and you know what that means. It's time to put it through the ringer and figure out if the bottom is truly in or if there's more pain ahead. So, what's the buzz around Fortinet right now? Well, the general market narrative is a bit of a mixed bag. On one hand, FTNT just posted some solid Q2 2025 results, beating their own guidance on billings and operating margin. That's a strong signal, especially with robust demand coming from those big enterprise customers. Management even reaffirmed their full-year billing outlook, which shows confidence. But here's the kicker. Despite these good fundamentals, there's still a generally cautious market sentiment hanging around, and technically, things are looking a bit tricky. For those new to the show, let's get you up to speed on Fortinet. This isn't just another tech company. They are a cybersecurity powerhouse, providing broad, integrated, and automated solutions globally. Think firewalls, intrusion prevention, anti-malware, secure Wi-Fi, and even cloud-based security for everyone from telecom to healthcare. They're selling licenses and hardware, like their FortiGate products, but also highly profitable security subscriptions and support services. Management's recent affirmation of their full-year billing outlook is definitely something we'll keep in mind as we weigh the scenarios. Now, let's get to the nitty-gritty, our scenario analysis. How do we reconcile that positive company guidance with the cautious market sentiment? Well, it's about looking at different futures. We have three cases: base, bull, and bear, each with a calculated fair value and a probability assigned after considering everything, especially those technical signals. First up, our base case. This assumes Fortinet keeps doing what it's doing. Strong performance, robust enterprise demand, and consistent growth in those high-margin service segments. We project a steady EPS growth of 10% from its current TTM EPS of $2.51, giving us a projected EPS of $2.76. Multiply that by its current PE multiple of 31.84, and we land at a fair value of $88. I'm assigning this a 40% probability. Why not higher? Because even with strong fundamentals, the technical charts are showing us some consolidation, a bit of a bear flag, which keeps me from going all in on this outcome just yet. It's a solid outcome, but the technical picture isn't screaming all clear for a massive breakout. Next, the bull case. This is where Fortinet really shines, maybe with accelerated demand for its SaaS and AI-driven solutions, a better macro environment, or killer new product launches. Here, we're projecting a more optimistic 15% EPS growth, bringing EPS to $289. If the market gets excited, that PE multiple could expand to 35, pushing our fair value to $101. But I'm giving this only a 20% probability. Now for the bull case at $101. Given the bear flag we're seeing on the charts right now, a big breakout would need a major catalyst. That's why I'm assigning this a lower probability. Finally, the bear case. This is our what-if scenario: a slowdown in global IT spending, increased competition, or maybe some missed guidance. We're looking at a modest 5% EPS growth, bringing EPS to $264. And with a contracted PE multiple of 28, our fair value drops to $73.80. And for the bear case at $73.80, this one gets an equal 40% probability, and the technicals are a big reason why. That bear flag pattern we talked about, along with the potential for a breakdown below 74.25, really aligns with this downside scenario. All right, let's pull up the chart. Here's what I'm seeing from our technical analysis. The FTNT chart is currently in a bear flag pattern, and the price is consolidating within a range, specifically between $81.50 and $74.25. Now, if we see a breakdown from this range, the next significant support levels are sitting at $65 and then $55. On the flip side, if Fortinet manages to push higher and break out of this consolidation, it will likely encounter resistance at $89 and then again at $95. So watch those levels closely, folks. So is the bottom in for Fortinet? Given the technical bear flag, the consolidation, and the equal weighting of our base and bear cases at 40% each, my verdict for Fortinet right now is this. The bottom is likely not in, or at least it's not a clear signal to go long just yet. The strong fundamentals are providing a floor, preventing a steeper bear case probability, but the technicals are flashing caution. We're in a holding pattern with a higher likelihood of either maintaining the base case or experiencing a downturn rather than a significant rally in the short term, despite those solid fundamentals. For those of you looking at potential entry points, based on our scenario analysis, a good buy level or point of interest would be closer to our bear case fair value of $73.80 or even lower towards those key support levels at 65 or 55 if the bear flag plays out. If you're more optimistic and waiting for a clearer technical breakout, watch for a decisive move above 81.50. All right, that's the scoop on Fortinet. What do you think? Are you bullish, bearish, or just holding for now? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next deep dive. And remember, we're building a community here, so share this with anyone who needs to know if the bottom is in. Now, before you go making any moves, remember this is for informational purposes only. I'm not a financial advisor, and this isn't financial advice. Investing involves risk, and you could lose money. Always do your own due diligence, consult with a professional, and understand your risk tolerance before making any investment decisions. This is just Dave giving you the facts as I see them, not telling you what to do with your hard-earned cash.